What's good? What's good, people out there? All the kin folks in the world. You know what it is. Thawed Foundation, Thawed Family. Oh man, we got another special guest in the building this week. You know what it is. If anybody don't know, let them know who you is. I like Rock Out Ali. You got Ali Prophet in there. Tell them what it is.
It's Ali Prophet, from Michigan, raised up in Atlanta. Uh, I don't know. I think I'm about to change. I'm thinking about changing my rep name. I don't know how to go about that because I got 7 projects already as Ali Prophet. So it just like Rock Out Ali. That'd just be like, I don't know. It's kind of different for me, but I'm working on that though. I'm
Yeah,
trying to change up a little bit.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I like the Rock Out Ali. You know what I mean? Not that it's just totally different. I just feel like, if you get the crowd chanting or something, you know what I mean, tell them, and you get all hype, they're gonna be rock out. They screaming it with you. You know what I mean? Rock out Ali. You know what I mean? And plus for your style of rap, because I don't know, I really don't know what you really can't put you in a box. You do your own thing, but I
Yeah,
almost put it with a like almost in that lane with Waka Flocka when he was rapping. Um, High energy. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Um, yeah, real high energy. Like just get on there and a little rock, little almost. You can almost see a rock band with you sometimes.
It's crazy that you said that. I got a whole little spin off for that too. That's
Yeah,
crazy that you said that.
for real. Okay, yeah, no doubt. Hey, whenever I see artists, which this is good for me to learn about artists. You know, what I mean, at the same time when I'm doing interviews like this live. Whether one watch or 100 watch, man, we appreciate anybody that's watching or listening on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. Anywhere you go to thawedmagazine.com. Anywhere you go to listen to any of these interviews, it's a good way for artists. And I advise any artist to even listen because you get so many different perspectives and so many different ways that artists go about their business. Uh, what I want to ask you, you know what I'm saying, is you're a young artist. You don't have to disclose your age, but at least let us know how long you've been doing your thing.
All right, I don't even mind telling nobody my age. I'm 28 years old. I was born in '94. I'm a '90s baby. Um,
Okay.
I've been doing this since. Well, like if you want to be serious, I was in like elementary, and I used to like talk to my friends, and we used to be like, I'm gonna get the turntable, and I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get the microphone for Christmas, and da 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 da. And then
Yeah.
like I probably said like 13, I started rapping with my brother Khalil and shit like Khalil and Drake.
Yeah.
I just kept on doing it after that. Like that was my shit.
Okay. Okay. So music been a big part of your life, basically. I mean, it's been in there for a while, right?
Yeah, and honestly, my dad he played like every instrument too. So it's like all in our family. Like I don't know if you, I know you know my uncle Reg Baldwin.
Oh
He
yeah.
into
Yeah.
music. Uh, like my whole family, we just musically inclined.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. Yeah. I know Red's multi-talented, man. I've known him since high school. He was a ninth grader when I was graduating senior. One of the most talented cats I done seen out of Saginaw. You know what I mean? So shout out to Reggie Baldwin, Infrared. Shout out to the WBAG the news crew. Man. So with all of that, and how much did you learn from Reg as far as that, or any of your family members that you use in what you do right now?
Honestly, I probably say I learned a lot from my uncle Reggie because like he got drive for whatever he say he gonna do. He
Yeah.
gonna do it. Like that. Like he'll tell you what he about to do first, and then like 5 minutes later, not necessarily like 5 minutes later, but it could be 5 minutes later if it was up to him type stuff. He gonna do it just to show you that I'm doing that. Like he getting all type of connects. He going up. Like he going up. He doing his thing, and
Yeah.
I feel like seeing somebody that close to me, like you, my uncle, I see you elevating and stuff like that. I know I can elevate with what I'm doing too. So it
Yeah.
just keep me going with what I'm
Oh
doing.
yeah. Yeah. No doubt. You know what I mean? And Reg is multi-talented, whether it's with the camera, videos, photography. Used to rap too, produce, make beats. You know what I mean? One of the highest jumping cats I ever seen out of Saginaw. Matter of fact. So yeah, that's definitely a good guy to learn from. Shout out to Reggie Baldwin, man. You already know what it is, bro. He wears some of our Thawed magazine merch sometimes in this video, so we appreciate your support most definitely. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get to you, rock out. Ali Prophet. I'm telling you, I like that rock out, bro. You know.
I like it better too. I'm not gonna hold you. Like it's been growing on me. Like I've been saying it. Like people been actually mistaking in my name for Rocket Ali instead of Ali Prophet, and it's just like that's what you see on my clothing line. You see that on my Facebook. It just like it's growing on me. Like I've been
yeah,
Rocket Ali plenty of times, but it's just like I feel it. Like
yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
I
yeah,
want to be. I do what I want like a rock star, so why not be Rock Out Ali? Like Ali Prophet, that was just a person that was Ali elevated, and Prophet, a person that told a truth about something. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah,
where Ali Prophet came from. But really, Ali, what Prophet wasn't my first name. It was Prophet G, but I didn't want to get rid of the Prophet at that time. I was like having ties to it.
yeah. Hey, I definitely feel you on it. You know, what I mean, once you get tied into a name, you always, you feel it. It's like a part of you. You know what I mean? Uh, Me myself, especially with Saginaw, I'm always in the mode of trying to raise artists as much as I can to help them nationwide, not just citywide. You know what I mean? And when I hear a name, I think branding, I think marketing. You know what I mean? I think promotion, and I think that's something that's not just able to go within the city limits. Something that can go because some people, it's some artists that have made it really based off their name just because it was catchy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely is a big thing as far as everything, as far as the whole picture. Your name, that's first thing people gonna look at. And I know a lot of artists that when I be looking for their page, they didn't change their name a couple of times. It's like, damn, I can't even find him no more.
Right.
Or you know what I mean? Or you used to a name because people names stick with people.
And honestly, you're not the first person that said that. Like you're not the first person that said that. Like I know I had made a status and everybody they wanted me to do it too, and I just felt like maybe I outgrown Ali Prophet or something like that. Like maybe it's time for me to turn up because if you want to be serious, when I first started dropping music, it wasn't to drop music; it was to be heard. I was going through some shit in life, and I wanted to tell my story because I wasn't able to tell it up in court. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just tell it like this,
Yeah,
and I don't know, but now I'm not going through nothing. Now I just want to turn up and I want to turn everybody else up.
yeah.
I
You
appreciate you,
can
Tay.
definitely do it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Two Way Tay, Fourth Coast Music Podcast in the building. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's my guy, man. Y'all, he got some hot music too. I heard that. I don't know if you wanted me to say
Hey, hey, Tay
it.
do, hey, Tay do everything. Tay do everything.
Yeah, that's
Me and
what's
Tay,
up.
we got some stuff. We got some stuff in the works. We got some stuff in the works. It's gonna
Oh
be up on
yeah,
my next. It's gonna be up on this mixtape I got coming up. Like I can't stop working.
yeah,
Like I just dropped the mixtape. I think it was like last month. What was that? September 16th.
yeah.
But my next mixtape is gonna either be the 1st of January or the 2nd of January.
Okay.
It's two double meanings to it. Maybe I might drop it at like 12 o'clock so it can go in the day. I mean, like going to, you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
transition in the day.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's another thing. You know what I mean? Like again, shout out to Two Way Tay. Say blessings, man. Salute to you, my brother. Y'all go check out Fourth Coast Music Podcast. Got the LLC. He's a businessman. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. Get at us. Go check him out. Um, Also on the music, like we said, I heard something from Two Way Tay, man. Multi-talented guy. You multi-talented, still growing in the business. Um, like what do you find like is one of the main struggles of the business? You know what I mean? As far as getting your music, everybody kind of think that the music is just put it out there and it'll go. But do you find it a little difficult or a little harder to get send the music out there?
Um, man, fight.
Oh yeah, I read it.
Replying
Yeah,
to
shout
what.
out to Way.
um, honestly, yeah, like I guess that's just you as your biggest critic or something like that. Like you just want your music to be seen by everybody and everybody to hear your music and stuff like that. In reality, everybody not gonna hear your music, but as your name get bigger and stuff like that, you will grow. You might not get this person as a fan and stuff like that, but they will know who you is. Like they don't gotta necessarily listen to you. They just gonna know who you is. Like, oh yeah, he do that too. I don't really fuck with him, but hey,
Yeah,
I do that. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just like I said, I'm more optimistic than pessimistic. Like I'd rather focus on what I got than what I don't got.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah,
If I
yeah,
can't get it, I know I get it from somebody else. Shit. Oh well.
yeah, yeah. That's good thinking too. Like I say, with the brand, you already thinking about the brand and the fact that you ain't gonna satisfy everybody. You know what I mean? You might get one or two, keep building. That's all you can do. Make sure that brand being seen everywhere as possible. You know what I mean? Even if they don't check it out, later on when it's like, oh, that was, oh man, and now he blowing, now they come running. You know what I mean? It just be the game sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when you get in the studio, right? What's your writing process? You know what I mean? You already got the beat in your head. You listen to the beat first, you write, or do you already write most of your work and then just find a beat to it?
First, uh, like it been different lately. Like like I say, going into transition into rock out, I lead out it. I've been doing this music stuff for a long time, and a lot of people have been using this little method called the punch in method and stuff
Oh
like that.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's what I've been doing lately because I was like, it's just like writing. It's just like writing.
and
And it's like
freestyle, baby.
It flow better because it's like it's raw feeling and stuff like that.
Mm,
So these past 5 songs of this next mixtape that I got coming out and stuff like that, I ain't I ain't wrote shit. I ain't wrote
yeah,
nothing. Like, and I'm proud. I'm proud of that because like I always tell myself like I'm always the one up in the middle of the because I can't freestyle word for shit. I can't freestyle at all.
yeah.
We'll be up in like a circle where everybody just going and shit like that. And it's me that fuck it up every time. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's wild. Yeah, I'm a freestyle guy. I love freestyle. I always feel like it's the brain moving. You know what I mean? So that's kind of interesting that you. So where you find your writing inspiration or where it come from if you don't the freestyle it first in your mind?
Um, I just think of the first bar. Like, does it catch you? Like, say for instance, you're reading a book or something like that, and
Yeah,
you're reading a book or something like that, and it say something like, "Yeah, we was going to the club the other night." Or would you read that book, or would you rather read this book? Man, I can't believe that nigga got shot. Which book you gonna read? So I just think about what would be
what's
the
catching?
catchy line, like what would be the most catchy line, like what would make the most sense, what would gravitate to somebody's ear, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he talking that shit. Cause really,
Mhm.
I don't I don't lie when I rap like at all. I talk about my pain and I just make it sound cool because I'm just rapping it up in a fast way and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you ain't gonna hear me talk about I got jury, I got this, I got 22 pair of Jordans, I got a lot of clothes, but shit, I got some money a little bit, but I ain't no baller or nothing like that. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna talk about what's important to me, my 10, turn it up with my 10, turn it up with my kids, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like uh some some bullshit that I went through. Like you won't hear that stuff from me. And then like that was another reason why I moved to North Carolina because I feel like I needed new experiences, happy experiences, stuff I ain't never seen before. I feel like I was kind of running out of stuff to say. Like Michigan took a lot out of me for a second. Like Michigan took it was like losses after losses. So I was like, I'm
Oh
about to
yeah.
move, go get my gain. I need my win.
Yeah. Yeah. I can feel you on that. You know what I mean? Sometimes I start feeling like, man, it's almost like you don't want to know nobody because you don't know when they gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how North Carolina rap scene? Have you been able to check it out? Been able to do any shows or anything like that, or meet producers or any other cats out there doing something in the music?
Honestly, I just moved here like
Yeah.
9 days ago. So
Been
I
there,
ain't
ain't.
really I ain't really been to too many places except the skating ring. And that's when I had learned I was old too, because my nephew he had failed. And I'm trying to be
Yeah.
a good uncle and stuff like that. And I slow down and I fall too on purpose. It was on purpose.
Uh,
And I wake up the next day, I'm like, man, it's hurt,
this is
man. Like
her.
I'm
Yeah.
hurt.
Starting to feel it. That's that introduction to 30. Every
Yeah.
decade, it's always something. It's gonna be something. Wait till you hit them 40s and 50s, my guy. Yeah. So so with the scene out there, uh, you gonna slowly, like you say, slowly, progress into it. You know what I mean? I seen somewhere where you say you ain't trying to, you ain't trying to, you gonna be networking, right?
No, I'm not. What I'm gonna do, I'm everybody told me to leave. They told me to leave and stuff like that. They said you gotta give. You gotta give. My grandma, I believe everything my grandma say. It's like we prayed for some keys one time. We was looking for 5 hours, and as soon as we prayed, we found them just like that. So my
Yeah,
grandma, she told me, she was like, "You're gonna be a star." I don't know. She said you're gonna do it by yourself. You're gonna be a star. So what I'm doing, I'm just I'm like I gave up my record. I gave up a lot of stuff just for music. So what I'm
yeah,
gonna do, I'm gonna make it happen with this music, and I'm gonna come back to Saginaw and stuff like that. And I'm gonna put the people on who need to be on. Like
yeah,
everybody got a gift. Everybody sound different. We all got different stories, got different pain and stuff like that. I don't care if a motherfucker don't like me or not. We need to get some motherfucking money because if we got some money, niggas will stop killing. It's so small, but if we did get some money together, it's so small that we can capitalize. Like Detroit,
hmm,
they do it. Flint, they do it. Pontiac, they do it. They know how to motherfucking get money together. But we
yeah.
seem to like want to, oh, this east
Compete.
side, this west side, this. I ain't with none of that shit. I'm with getting some money. Like I'm shaking
Hmm.
and shit like that because I mean what I'm saying though. Like I won't. Like I don't know. I feel like if I could be that person that like take us to another level or something like that, just to go reach out to somebody that I typically don't talk to every day or something like that, and be like, hey, bro, I need you up on this song, and it's $100,000 behind this song or something like that. Put you on. Next thing you know, you putting this person on.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I'd be happy. I'd be happy if I died today. I'd be happy because I know I did that.
yeah.
I want to be,
I,
I want to be remembered. Like I don't know. I want to be something
yeah.
like my daddy
I
or
can feel
something.
you. Yeah, I can feel you. Definitely bigger than rap. A lot of times for us, hip hop is or rap is the music is the start. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, and shout out to India Brazy. You know what I mean? She said, "Hey, rock out Ali. Hey, Jeremy Jackson. Yeah, that's
What's
my
going
government.
on?
Yeah, she said, "Hey, so what up? Shout out to India Brazy. You know what I mean? Y'all go on her page and vote for. Her. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Show us some support. I looked in the magazine, my Thawed magazine award group page. I ain't know India had been in there 9 years, man. That's touching. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she do great support. Like she been since the first day. I feel like I dropped It's Personal. That was 2.5 years ago. It was
Yeah,
like she was my fan since then, and I always just anything I ever dropped was just always there, like boom, boom, boom. And I'm
yeah.
like, that's real because
Oh yeah, yeah,
it's authentic.
yeah.
I ain't never met her in my life, but she always went crazy for me. So I was
Oh
like, I'm
yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
crazy for you.
I say like this, India has been a big supporter of the scene in general. So salute to you for that. First off, I done seen her salute supporting quite a few people and quite a few artists. So it's good when people support because a lot of people don't support. And I can say one thing is we don't have some Thor Foundation, Thor family, pretty good support. And man, I'd say India is probably at the top of the list for like just the whole scene in general. You know what I mean? So not just us, not just Rock Out Ali, but the whole scene. And we beneficial of that support. So we appreciate you most definitely. You know what I mean? Salute to you.
Definitely.
Yeah. So she say, "Oh, you guys deserve it." Oh, don't do that. Much love though. Oh man, we're gonna get back up here, Ali. Rock out Ali. I wanna play this see if I can get this on here. We're gonna play a little snippet of your song on here. Right quick. Get
Turn them up there. Turn them up there. Stop playing.
yeah, we finna play a little bit of it, see what's going on. Let's make sure we can get it in there. All right. YouTube. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where's that? Uh-oh. Look like I lost it. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm gonna have to type it back in. So we gonna get into it once I get it typed back up in. Somehow I got lost. So now you got a lot of music on there. I don't know. I ain't count. up to 50 songs, but I almost seen almost up to 50 songs. Or at least it
I
felt
got
like
way more than 50
it.
songs. I got seven
Yeah.
mixtapes in I got 7 mixtapes in 2.5 years, and my third one gonna be dropped by the 2nd of January. I mean, not
Yeah.
my third, 2 mixtapes this year, and my third one gonna be dropped the 2nd of January. But 7 mixtapes and all, so I'm working on 8 right now.
Yeah. So what drives that work ethic? You know what I mean? I heard family, you know what I mean? And we talked about wanting to be something in the game, period. But what's that? The mic, just that
I
love for the
live,
mic.
I live in the studio. I live in the studio. It
You
just
can't,
comes
it's
to me.
right there with you.
I just turn it on. I produce myself. I find the beat. If I like it, I'm gonna snap. I'm like, all right, well, I got this feeling. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. So you do so you basically you make the beat too? You
Nope.
okay, but you do the production and of course the lyrics and everything.
Yeah,
So
I do the lyrics and I do the
basically you one man band, right?
yeah. I like to say that, but I gotta give credit to the producer because I can't make beats.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
whoever made the beat, I'm sorry if I didn't tag your name when I dropped it or whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't thinking about that. All I was thinking about was this beat go crazy and I'm about to do this bitch justice. That's all I was thinking about.
Yeah, that's dope. You know, that's the beauty of the hip hop game in general. You might hear people sometimes say, "I ain't need nobody. I ain't need this. I ain't." Need. Man, the hip hop game is based on networking and using and not using, but networking and collabing. And you got your producers, your DJs, your MCs. Back in the days, you know what I'm saying. Plus the whole elements. You got the graffiti artists, the break dancers, supporters. Man, everything just when they all work together, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? So, shout out to the supporters, shout out to graffiti artists, DJs, MCs, producers, just the whole game in general. Uh,
It's,
uh, you can't forget the graphic artists. That's one of the. I mean, you see the CD covers and flyers and everything. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
The party promoters. Not
Everybody
no
play a
janky
part.
ones. Huh?
Everybody plays a part for real, for real.
Everybody
Even
plays a
even
part.
haters play a part.
Yeah,
Even haters play a
yeah,
part because the
yeah.
thing about it, I ain't even want to say nothing. I ain't even want to say nothing. I ain't even the type of person to say something.
Uh oh. Well, say something about what?
I'm just saying, haters.
I seen something on
Haters
your
play a
page.
fucking part too,
Yeah, I seen
because
something on your page. I ain't want to get into that because I don't know what going on with nobody beef wise. I don't know what's
it
going
ain't
on with nobody.
it ain't.
But
I ain't got
I,
beef with nobody. If you got beef with Ali, and Ali don't do shit to no motherfucking body,
yeah,
you got the problem. Because you got the problem. Because if I was in Michigan 10 years, 10 years, and you knew me for 10 years, you didn't touch me for 10 years, you weren't gonna do shit for 10 years. Don't say shit when I go to North Carolina. Don't do that. Because it wasn't no point in saying it. It's like you could have held your tongue. That's my whole point. You could have held your tongue. Like I'm not about to. I don't know. I got kids. I got kids. If the problem not in my face, I'm not gonna fucking approach it. But if the problem is in my face, then I'm gonna handle it like a man should.
okay. I feel you though. You know, what I mean, I don't know who it directed to, but just in general, do you feel like it's more the more your name grow, the more something might happen? Like you don't see all just supporters, you're gonna see more people not liking. Do you feel like that's gonna be the more you grow with it? I mean, any artist really, you go to Jay-Z or Beyonce, it's gonna be people not liking them, you know what I mean? So that's inevitable. But do you feel it more now?
I feel that it's a bigger hate growing for me. But the thing about it, I don't understand why. Like I don't do nothing to nobody. If you come around me, like anybody that ever came to my studio, they never had to pay anything for my studio, and I mixed it exactly how I mix mine. I never charged nothing. Uh, gave everybody an open door. If you, I did everything. I played my part. I put my arm up when I say that too. Type shit.
Yeah.
Like if you got a problem with me, it's just weird that you have a problem with me because I don't do shit to nobody. I just chill
Mm.
and make music and take care of my kids. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just weird. I don't like that. I don't like. I don't like my name being in salty ass conversations.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely can feel that. You know what I mean? And I learned that you can't really help it. You know what I mean? No matter what, if your name buzzing, when I was doing the Hype magazine, I knew it, you know what I mean. But you just keep on going. You don't really even feed into it because it's to me a lot of times it's to get you to look back when you're trying to move forward. You know what I mean?
I think that's what it
So
was.
yeah. So India Brazy, she say, if you do better, some envy you, jealous of your swag and how people love you, and that's possible. You know what I mean? I believe a lot of that. You know what I mean? We don't know. Like I say, we talking in general as far as that because I don't know who it is or what's going on with it or any situation as far as that any artist because I cover a lot of artists and sometimes I used to get inboxes. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, man, I cover Saginaw. You know what I mean?
Ain't no artist.
Michigan. You know what I mean?
Ain't
Not,
no
and I'm
artist.
from huh?
Ain't no artist. It's a weird little
Yeah.
fuck. It's a little weird little
Uh,
dude. That's what
and
I'm
I was,
calling him. A little weird little dude.
uh-oh.
Just weird. Just a fucking weirdo.
Uh-oh. We ain't gonna even keep on. But
Here we go.
I
Let's
mean,
go. Let's go.
yeah,
I'm petty,
this
man. I don't give a
this your
fuck.
time. It's your
I'm
time
petty.
about your music. I feel you. But like you said, part of the game is the hater motivation. You know what I mean? And not even just this whatever going on as far as that. We talking about it. Period. When people maybe see your music and they still don't want to listen to it, or they still don't want to hit the link, and they see it all the time, like or just they might have something negative to say, even if you don't know them. You know what I mean? If you put a YouTube YouTube and you got the comments and like, what the hell? You know what I mean? You how do you feel like that's all just motivation to keep going?
I feel like I'm my motivation. I feel like I don't really need nobody to motivate me. I feel like it's just music. It's just in me. I'm gonna do it regardless of who
Yeah,
don't like it. Somebody gonna like it. Like somebody gonna like it. Like you can't.
can't.
My mama, my mama, she don't even listen to my music. So I can't expect everybody to listen to my music. My mama, she a Christian, straight Christian, Christian out Christian. So when
Yeah,
she hear me saying what I'm saying, like, why is you talking like that and stuff like that? It's not her type of music. So
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like you can't expect
Mm-hmm.
that from everybody. You just gotta
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
accept who you got.
Yeah, you get yeah. I definitely agree with you on that. And, that's one thing when I was in Saginaw, I had to learn for myself is that you only gonna get so many people that support you, so you got to just increase your pool of listeners. That's why I tag Texas. You see Sports Talk Texas, Florida artists. We don't interview five Florida artists, Louisiana, Arkansas, and if I can get like 5 to 10% in all of these states and cities, I feel like that's growth. You know what I mean? So as long as your mentality is on not I see a lot of artists where they gonna keep drilling. They gonna keep drilling 15, 20 years, they gonna keep drilling in that same like area. You know what I mean? And sometimes I don't know if they understand it, but if they get it out to a wider ocean, it'd be better than that little pool. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Saginaw too. We both got roots in Saginaw, so shout out to Saginaw. Got plenty of supporters in Saginaw. Just not might not be as many as we might feel, but they is supporters. You know what I mean? So we salute the ones that do support us. It is. You already know.
And the haters with their hating ass.
that too. No doubt. It is. Say I'm from Saginaw. No doubt. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? I spent over 30 some years stomping on that street. Went on every block. So and with your music, do you do now I know you was 90 baby.
Hmm.
Uh I don't know, did you come up in a time where or with your music to be more on the street, posters, CDs, all of that? Do you incorporate the street activity or just the internet activity?
Like, what you mean, internet activity?
Well,
What
internet
I,
activity is mostly promoting on the internet, just everything promoting on the internet. You know what I mean? Like with me, I got business cards
oh
with the
no,
QR reader.
honestly, I I'm just figuring it out. I'm just figuring out my little marketing scheme right now. Like I'm here in a bigger state. Nobody really know me and stuff like that. I don't have to give cards to people that I already know that probably won't use them or something like that. I can give it to a large majority of people, and I can just try to make it happen and try to gain them people as fans, make them know me. Like in North Carolina, for real, for real. Not to say it like this, but the way we dress in Michigan and the way they dress here, we kill them like crazy. Like I be
No
walking places
doubt.
and I just stand out in some basic shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, like it's weird. Like they dress nice and stuff like that, but we can just tell that we look different. Like it's something about us that's different than. Like I feel like what I can give to them, they're gonna appreciate it.
yeah, yeah.
Cause
No
I'm gonna
doubt,
go
no
hard for
doubt.
them too.
Oh
But
yeah, no doubt. I always say Saginaw one of the only cities that'll have a reunion in another state, another city. You know what I mean? And call it out, and it's ours. So, and I think Moray is from North Carolina. That's the only artist I really know from North or heard of from North Carolina. I don't know if the baby from there, but I think he is.
he from Charlotte.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Yep. So them two artists, I think, from North Carolina. And I think because I watch Old Boy a lot of times. I think he's from North Carolina too. Shaq, No Life Shaq. He a video YouTuber. He got millions. You know what I mean? He got millions of 3 million followers. He big on the YouTube Eminem guy. But I think it's a burgeoning scene. You know what I mean? If you do get in there or you start, uh, however, you know what I mean, get them to support you. Because I always look at even with me being in Arkansas, Louisiana, a lot of people from Arkansas, Louisiana, check my website out every day, and it's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times that they checking out Saginaw artists. You know what I mean? It's just 100. You know what I mean? I did Bankroll Freddie and a couple other Arkansas artists, and I'm going to do more interviews with Arkansas. But every state that I'm hitting, Texas, Florida, Louisiana, they checking out probably you later for a Saginaw artist. So that's how you bring in other cities and states. See, my thing is a lot of not just blogs, but artists, but just in general, they attack just Saginaw, and you go on Saginaw reading about it, but it's just Saginaw reading about it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have no P Diddy's. We don't have no Master P right now. No, we got them.
I'm about to say we got them. They just don't utilize it.
They don't utilize it to venture out to
We
pull in those other cities and states to the Saginaw artists. I mean, it's a couple. Like I shout out Cuddles Hopkins. You know what I mean? Rush D. Williams, of course, multi-platinum producer. You know what I mean? Billy Zucky Ware. I watched all of them come up from the ground up. So you know, I mean, years. You're talking about 10, 15 years ago. So
I
it's
got an
definitely
idea
so
for you.
much talent out there, huh?
I got an idea for you.
Uh
I think
what? The,
I think you know how like DJ Drummer used to like host mixtapes and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah, he used to like host mixtapes like DJ Drummer talk his little stuff before the music came on. I think you should host a mixtape, call it a Thawed Out mixtape.
what you say? I should.
You like talk on a mixtape. Like you ain't necessarily got to rap unless you want to
What?
rap, but you can
Yeah,
definitely do that. Like I feel like nobody ain't did that. I feel like that's the stuff that we missing here. We missing people that want to be a part. Like
yeah,
everybody want to have a group, but nobody want to be a part of everything. Like me, when shows is brought to my attention and stuff like that, I'm at every show and I'm giving it 110% because
yeah,
I don't never know who there and I don't know who came to see me, but I know that y'all want to see me at my best, so I'm gonna try to be at my best every single time.
oh yeah, no doubt. And it's funny you say that because I did have the Hype magazine mixtape. Not it was about 10 years ago. Had quite a few people on there. Dream Entertainment. It was like 15 songs on the album, so I did do that. I didn't scream. I ain't talk on there because I don't feel like people really want to hear me.
They,
Not no more.
hey, you know you got viewers, right?
I mean, I
You got
mean, it,
viewers, so people want to hear you talk. Maybe
yeah.
you a monument yourself.
I mean, I would hope so, but
You are.
my thing is, I'm always trying to bring attention, and it's funny that you say that because my dude say you still rap, man. Go on. So that's why I put raps out every now and then. That's just to draw people in, just so I can get them to look at somebody else. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing with Thawed magazine as a culture. You see When Life Talks, when we got that podcast, we got Sports Talk Texas. All of these are coincide. I got a sports talk group with over 3,000 members. Um, the Thawed Magazine Award. So everything coincides to bring in to help Saginaw a lot of the times. You know what I mean? As I look at it. So I appreciate you saying that. And that makes me, you know what I'm saying, know that that I'm helping a little bit. Because that's all we're trying to do is bring awareness. Just like with this interview. People gonna listen and they probably hit the speakers. But that flyer was seen almost everywhere. We pushed that,
Yeah.
so even if they didn't come in to watch the video, the flyer is seen so much. It's all over the place from Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. I mean, it's everywhere. So they going, oh, even if they turn away, they saw it.
And then they're gonna probably go back and look at it.
Yeah,
That's in their spare time.
yeah, yeah. So that's all we trying to do with Thawed Magazine, and I felt you on that, because we never know where the game gonna go. I
Right.
didn't know, what I mean? When I was rapping back in the 90s, late 90s and early 2000s, I didn't really think about it in 2000 till 2003 about doing a magazine. But it was because Saginaw didn't have enough magazines. 107 stopped playing us. We didn't have no radio. We had to go to Flint to be on the radio, or stuff like that. So anybody, like you said, we don't know where you're going to transition or when, you know what I'm saying, when your heart said, and you want to make sure that your name and known, bro, the sky's the limit. You still got plenty of time in this game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like my clock running though.
Yeah. You got to. You got to feel that way. You got
Yeah,
to.
I feel like my clock running because I'm like, and by 30, I'm approaching 30 right now. I said in chapter 28. I don't know if you ever heard that song. I was like, next month my birthday, and I'm wishing for a deal. Next month I'm 28. I just hope I get there. Well, I got to
Yeah.
28. Now, like I want a deal, man. Like a lot of people say stay independent and stuff like that. As long as I ain't gotta do none of that bullshit that they be talking about, because I ain't with none of that shit. None of that shit.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
long as I gotta do
Yeah.
none of that, I'm signing that deal. I'm trying to get some money. Like shit, I got a mama, I got
But,
kids that want
but
more, and
but
I
see
want more.
the whole thing about the deal, like that's one thing I've been blessed to be. It didn't help me when I was rapping, but from doing the magazine, I've learned so much from, like, we done interviewed Rashida, Dipset No, who else? Man, there's so many. And you learn from them. When we talk to D-Lo Entertainment, and one of the good things, if you really want deals, you got to get out to these networking areas. It's just like a sports. It's just like football. You know what I mean? And if you're an athlete, you could be a cold athlete, but they got you rated as a no star. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you ain't go to no camps. You wasn't playing against the other guys that was fighting too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody that got a 5 star and you looking like, damn, I got the same, man. I done did the same thing. He gonna get more looks and even get more leeway in college because they put that 5 star on him, and he might start and you might not. But it's all about how he got seen.
Yeah,
So, you know what I
that's why.
mean?
That's why I give credit to a lot of people, bro. Like a lot of people hate on people, and I don't hate on people. I just know that certain people just been in the game longer, and certain people just deserve their flowers. Like I know it's a lot of these niggas. Like it's 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 a lot of slick hate in Saginaw, but you can't hate on them because that's what they just been doing since high school and fucking middle school and shit like that. Like so now that they grown and shit like that, they got the biggest following. You can't be mad at that shit. You gotta fucking try to get there. Just
Navigate.
try to get there.
Yeah,
Find your way, find your lane. They got their lane, get yours.
yeah,
Everybody got
yeah.
a lane. I say it's too much money in the world to be mad about how much money somebody else got.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. That's true. And see Reggie Baldwin and chick done clocked in. What up with your brother? We just talking about you earlier. You know what I mean? You have to rewind that, check it out. We salute you. Nah, you know what it is. My guy. And we still, and that's one thing with Reg, you know what I mean? Always been riding, man, since I don't know how long, but it's years. But I ain't in Saginaw no more. But I know when I was in Saginaw, we wanted to try to put that Bone Scandalous uh uh video together, man. We're gonna have to do something, my brother. Maybe from a distance or how we gotta do it. But I always salute you and support you. You know what I mean? Check out that WBAG news, new episode. Plus I seen you with what his name, Tommy Davidson, on the comedy, like that what did he say, funny recognize funny. You know what I mean? So y'all go check out Reggie Baldwin. Whoever watched this now, later, or listen to the podcast later, you know what I mean? Check him out. WBAG News. So, and another thing is, salute to anybody watching, anybody listening. You're rocking with Rock Out Ali Prophet, and we getting a little bit of background about him. We just kicking it and learning a little more about him, not just the music, but the life, the man. You know what I mean? And like you say, 28 years old, still got a lot left in the game. Like you said, the clock ticking though. So he pushing, and that's real. The clock ticking. He said the clock ticking. So
It definitely is.
with that rock out, we finna go ahead and try to play a little bit of your song right quick. Now this is Do Dada, right?
Do Dada.
Do Dada.
I don't know
So
why I called it that. I just hummed it up in the beginning and I was like, that's what it's called.
yeah. So we finna put this on right quick and check him out.
Shit. Y'all doing what?
I'm big time, but I'm still lying. Spinning black trap jumping, but it's still high. Them niggas up as hell shit, but they still alive. Before I die, I promise I'ma get a meal out of it. They play with my chopper up the store, I gotta kill buddy. Forever till we so locked in, my niggas still solid. I send my niggas on a mission, I'm a drill sergeant. I keep a pistol like I problems that I'm still solving. I still think about them losses that I took. I got it left from probation, that first day was trying to cook me. I'ma move the camera under, contemplate if I'ma do it. If I don't make it with this music, I'ma make his ass the music. Once they go to do a feature with my favorite rapper, Future. Early bird to get the word, shit, I'm up Hollywood the rooster. Dog, you put my phone up, asking what I'm doing. I got a nigga, don't call my phone if he ain't got no movement. I told your ass to get up in my car if you ain't no shooter. My ex been going outside, she been fucking with a loser. Over there acting like she happy, but the bitch looking stupid. Yeah, it's cool, but your bestie got some better pussy than you. Broke that bitch back, bricks, I crank back, I you. Got her bent over, platform with an arm spec she used. Put my signature on that pussy, if I ever be my coach. You can run far as fuck, but you gon' still come back to me. Niggas talking on my name, and it still got back to me. Dark said he doing me in, and he still didn't do it. Bitch, I'm good in every hood, I go with my car moving. If this beat my niggas beat, might as well start shooting. Like Ali must be a vibe, how these hoes flock to me. Something strong, this ain't no weed, this some door not cookie. I told that nigga press, if he ever feel like I'm pussy. Oh, the gun handed to him, probably still wouldn't shoot it, bitch.
Yeah. And I gotta play this one too, bro. I gotta play this one too, Rock Out. Don't be mad at me.
Go ahead, go do your thing.
No doubt. Hey, I like that one too.
Simone
And I'm
Clark,
definitely feeling this one
FBI.
too, though, bro.
He bets is
Let me
fiendishly
see.
clever.
You heard right.
Nisi Nash bet.
Hold on, here you go. Let me.
That nigga that put that work in, I saw it working. It's either you or boss or a worker, a plug or the servant. That nigga that put that work in or that nigga that don't get dirty. I grab my own back, I ain't finna front shit for become me. I make my own, man, don't need no nigga doing shit for me. I can rock my own dough, stretch and make it more, man. I should bless this nigga pay, even though he can't show. I should let him be my type, say this my favorite fucking junkie. If you make your friend loyal, they do anything for you. Different show for different focus, what I learned from the streets. The motherfuckers talk, you better listen when they speak. That feeling up in your stomach, then you start to overthink. In this life, it's you and me, I keep the peace, but grip the peace. I've been kinda caught up in my slide because he's sneaky. The type of time I'm on, I check outside to find the reason. I got angels on my shoulders and my eyes are fucking demon. I done put my hands on first, I cut off freeloaders. High school, I wasn't Uber and I was selling weed up in the bleachers. I beat the fucking nuts, I could've been dead, but I'm still breathing. Look, he said he want my head, cause not that bad, but dog, he see me. Put it to it, ain't no badge, no new friends, it ain't no freebies. Matter of fact, I'm putting sex with niggas, sex before a feature.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get back. Y'all go check him out, Rock Out Ali. Go to YouTube, just type in Rock Out Ali or Ali Prophet, and it'll take you right to where you want to go.
Thanks.
Yeah. And I definitely listen. And I like his style for one, it's different. You know what I mean? It's not, I ain't gonna say just different, but it is kind of different coming from Saginaw as far as that. And I think only one I can really say, because all the music I done listen to is Legs Diamond. Shout out to Legs, man. He fighting the case. But the energy you got on the track, only advice I would really have is come with that fire music video. You know what I mean? To get a visual of the music. You know what I mean?
That's how you get
invest.
That's how you get yourself seen, honestly. I slowed down, but I got 2 videos about to drop. I only really mess with like one videographer. It's
Yeah.
not because it is not because I don't mess with nobody else. It's because he believed in me. Like when I didn't have bread and stuff like that, he'd come to me and he'd be like, "Hey, we need to get up on these videos." And I'm like, "Damn, bro, I don't even." I was like, "I can't pay you yet." He said, "Don't worry about that." He did that like 3 different times or something like that. And
Yeah.
that's my dog. Like we locked in. Long Way Joe, Money Gritty, ENT. That's my
I
my
did. I
dog.
did see that. I seen that on there. I seen you had a couple videos on there. I think 2.9 thousand on one, almost I think 9,000 on another one. Cause
Hey, that was that time when that was that time. Like I invested. Yes, I invested. What I did, it wasn't one of those little Arab dudes that hit the. Hold on, let me run that back because Arab is a bad word. Arabian people. It wasn't them that be like, hey, I get you these views type of stuff. It was you go up on Instagram and stuff like that, and you get yourself on like Spotify playlists and these type of playlists. And what I had invested like maybe like I think it was like $140, and he just kept my stuff running, and it kept my stuff running, and it just grew. And I kept on getting views and stuff like that. And that was around the time when that unemployment was happening. Like, you already know, when everybody's getting unemployment, like, that's when niggas was really rappers for real. Like, those the real rappers. Like, everybody going get them chains and everybody getting all of that. Like, so, I ain't gonna hold you up. I had my little time with that stuff and stuff like that. But it was just like, that's when I was like really investing into myself. Like, when I really could invest into myself and stuff like that. So, boom. Like I told you, I keep it real in everything I say. It ain't embarrassing. It's just what it is.
Yeah, and I feel like it's always good to invest. I see sometimes, you know, it's difference in investing. You know what I mean? Because we get them. We all get those ones where it'd be like, I get you 10,000 followers for $20. Ah, man, I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? But
and, another thing, with the allegations, the 8.9 video, I was talking to Jay Fizzle. He was working with Paper Route ENT, Young Dub is his cousin and stuff like that. I was like that close to getting signed with it. Like maybe like 2 weeks later, Duff had died.
Damn.
And then it was just like forgot about, but like it was like flyers all up on Facebook. Do y'all think we should sign this artist? So all that 8.9, that was really, really happening. I was like, I'm this close again. I thought I was that close, but I ain't feel like I was even ready yet. I was still on tether, all type of stuff. So
that plays a big part. You know what I mean? Just like I feel the same way. You know, we ain't really went hard. People think I go hard. I ain't went hard yet. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm fighting the negatives in that bank account. The people know when I used to go hard, I be in the air show. I'm walking the streets. You know what I mean? So sometimes if you ain't ready, you might just still push stuff out. But you just trying to hold back a little bit. So I understand. I definitely feel you on that. If you ain't ready, but it's feel like, damn, I still got to put something out.
I wasn't ready for the way I was writing at the time. It was still going hard and stuff like that, but that was Ali with a broken heart. This is Ali, and I'm resilient. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't nothing hurt me right now. So, and I'm having fun. I'm not gonna say life is way better here, but my money better now. Like, my money better. My money is better. Like, I'm talking about jobs, hiring at, like, I just got a job called me yesterday, another job called me the other day, and a job called me today. And the job that called me today, they talking about 21 an hour from 7 to 7 and stuff like that. So I'm like, that's how I'm about to promote again. Like, I'm finna get back on my high horse. Like, the way to put yourself, I feel like the way to put yourself on your high horse, you gotta have a comfortable amount of money type stuff.
Yeah, that's salute to that too. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to admit that they got jobs. You know, everybody, but I work too. You know what I mean? I'm making all right money. You know, but you gotta fund that business.
Ain't nothing.
Man, I'm telling you, if you come from the struggle, sometimes you gotta work. You gotta make that money make you money. You gotta work for a business to make your business. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. So salute to you for that. And I don't think being in this game so long, I mean, how many, I don't want to say my age, but I say my first album I dropped was in 90, well, the studio album was in the 98, 99. So 23 years, somewhere in that range. And I've been doing the magazine for probably, well, not 23, well, damn, my math way low. Somewhere in that range, 23, 24. But doing the magazine probably just as long, right? And I just been in this game so long, I done seen where, man, people don't understand how much money is put behind cats that blow up. I done seen where people millions of dollars just to get a cat a deal, maybe where he still gonna be not making money. You know what I mean? Because now he got the deal, but he still owe them money. Plus he owed the money that was put into him. You know what I'm
And see,
saying?
and see that, and it's funny that you said that, bro, because you know how like people they get signed and then they start on the company money and stuff like that. You know how that goes, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
borrow from the company.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
want to do it. If I sign for a
Points.
mill right now, I know exactly how I do it. I make businesses out of the money that I just got. Like I'm not a flashy type of dude. I don't gotta have the biggest chain. I don't even like necklaces. I don't like none of that shit. I only
Yeah.
like a bracelet. I only thing I want
They
is a
call that
nice
stuff
little
the
bracelet.
starter kit now.
I ain't with like long as I got some nice ass Jordans on or something like that. Like that's all I
Yeah.
really care about, and everybody else look just how I look. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to have none of that jewelry shit on. Like I'm a regular dude. That's how I know that if I do sign a deal or something like that, I'd be like almost a J. Cole, but not a J. Cole. I'd be more of a I say my money like I'm J. Cole, like shit. I still
Yeah.
got on some some Nike sweatpants, some Jordan sweatpants. You're not gonna see me in no fucking Amiri or Gucci shoes. I think them shit's ugly. Like I'm not that type of person. I'm gonna rock some Jordans, some Forces, some shit like that. Like something that's not too crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just part of the game. Whether you get the deal or you just living a regular life, it's how you manage your money. You know what I mean? You can maybe be making $15, $16 an hour, somebody else making 30, but they in debt and you're not. You know what I mean? They got credit cards up the butt. You know what I mean? And you don't. You know what I mean? So all of your money coming to you. You know what I mean? So it's and plus with that deals, a lot of times when they sign, yeah, they back in about the promotion, marketing, the getting the CDs done, paying for the producers. Then when they finally make a hit album, they wonder where their money went. Where it went to pay all that stuff that they, the other people paid for. Other people's money.
That's why you should just make your own company out of whatever you do. If you get
Yeah.
paid, like that's another thing. A lot of people be like, man, they'll be thinking like one day, man, if I had this money, I'd do this, I'd do that, I'd do this. And when they get that money, they forget to do this, that, and that. But they did that. So now their money fucked up. So
hey, it happens so quick. It can happen so quick.
Money
During 2020, I was doing great. I don't know what I did. A couple bad moves and boom. I don't know what the hell. Hey, hey, it is what it is. Now I had to build myself back out because
I say as long as you got something to show for it, you ain't really mess up that bad. Cause me, I got 22 pair of shoes to show for
it. He said 22 pair of shoes.
And they are Jordan.
Wow. Yeah.
I had to do it because I was like, all right, I'm shooting these music videos now and stuff like that. You always got to have a different outfit. You got to have different shoes. You got to look like the rappers are looking, stuff like that. So that's what I was doing. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna look at just how they look when I shoot a music video. I'm gonna be comfortable when I do it. You feel me?
Yeah, but within means, cause just like India Brazy say on there, a lot of companies give that jewelry out to promote their business, like Icebox. I hear a lot of artists are gifted most clothes and jewelries. Well, you know what? A lot of artists is it depend on what artists you know, like Lil Baby, he probably ain't got to pay for nothing now. Lil Baby can go anywhere he want. They probably going just like most athletes. A lot of athletes, you go to their restaurant, they give you, oh, you good. But everyone ain't like that. You know what I mean? Every artist ain't like that. As far as that. So it depends on how big your name is a lot of time in this game. And I learned that a lot of times with that business, if you're doing your business right, You got your LLC and a lot of stuff. You can get so many write-offs. You can get so many things coming back to you that you can go and get what you want almost. You're going to get some of it back.
You can. That's the thing about having your own company.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of these companies, like you heard of the real bad stories of Tupac and Suge and how cars was in Suge's name and this and that. Well, it was through his business and he was getting tax write-offs and giving them the pot and, feeling good about it. But Pac should have, he should have been doing that. That was one of my favorite artists. But the truth is, some artists just don't know that part of the game, but some of the businesses do. And some of the older artists that now run businesses do. And sometimes you got to watch who you go because where you go because every young artist is not going to get into a deal that's favorable for them.
Honestly, I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm the smartest nigga in the world. I ain't gonna say I'm a nigga at all. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm the smartest person in the world, but I feel like I ain't the dumbest person in the world. I know how to read. My mama, she a language arts teacher. You know what I mean? I know how to read. I'm not about to put myself up in a bad deal or anything like that. I just keep on doing what I'm doing and just find my own way how to get there.
Yeah.
I just want to be seen by those bigger names so my name can start ringing. So, your name ringing, this person looking you up, this person looking you up. Now you trending. Now you on everybody algorithm and stuff like that. Even if you don't sign that deal, sign no deal. This person interested in you. This person is. This person is. This person is. You just creating different avenues, but you still stand independent, doing your own thing. That's what I want ultimately.
Yeah. You can definitely reach that level. Like I say, it's a lot. A lot of people don't understand the levels that you see podcasters, bloggers, DJ academics types, or all the work they do. You know what I mean? And going to these networking, going to the SSXW. You know what I mean? Going to all of these like festivals, going on all these shows. You know what I mean? If you think like magazines and all them ain't still pushing, they pushing. It's just going and making sure that your name is being circulated by because a magazine, like even when with us right now, same way. With Thawed magazine putting that flyer out, we pumping it. That's work you didn't have to do. You know what I mean? So if you get like 10 magazines to be on, and while you going away and doing your thing, those 10 magazines is keeping your name just as much as possible. That's what it's about. That's how you do it. You go to them radio stations, hand out your disc, tell them put your, see if they can get you in rotation or however. And for radio, if you get 10 magazines, 10 radio stations, get bloggers, bro, while you sleeping, your name is working.
While you got to, it's all about just moving. You got to move. You ain't going to grow staying in the same spot.
True indeed.
That's like yelling at the lot. You yelling, I'm standing right here, right now, yelling at the top of my lungs. Probably my neighbor's going to hear it. The other neighbor's going to hear it. But everybody down the street ain't going to hear it until you run down the street and yell. You know what I mean? Like you got to create attention for yourself.
Yeah. And only other thing is if them neighbors go down to their neighbors and the other neighbors and they all get to talking about, hey, this dude down here wilding.
Yeah, word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Yeah. So you got word of mouth supporters, man. Y'all support Rock Out Ali, man. That's one of the biggest parts of the game right now is supporters, man. Seeing that Barbie chick, all she had was damn, I can't think of what it is now, but she had millions of people in a record deal, and she really didn't say nothing. But so many people pushed her, like millions of people. So if you think your vote don't count or your voice don't count when it's coming to these artists, it do. It's just got to be so many. You know what I mean? If you can get that, and you can get behind Rock Out Ali, get behind artists that you like, man. Y'all supporters. I don't really say fans as much as supporters. Y'all don't know y'all power. If you push Thawed magazine in every city, Rock Out Ali gonna be seen in their city. That's how strong it is.
It's bigger than me. It's about everybody. It's about everybody. It's not just about me. It's about you too. It's about us as a whole.
Yeah.
More than Rock Out Ali. It's about everybody.
No doubt. And that's what Saginaw we got to get into more. Even when I left, we still went through this. I've been in the Saginaw music community for like 20-some years. That's one thing we always kind of struggle with is just like, there's certain artists I could say, Like, man, people should have just got behind him and just pushed him, bro. He had it. And if everybody, but if you got 500 MCs and each one of them got 10 supporters, I mean, that's a lot of supporters if you just had one or two. You know what I mean? And everybody got behind one or two, and then the door just open. You know what I mean? Just open. And I seen that with Arkansas with Bankroll Freddie, man. Now Arkansas is being seen. I think when Bankroll got signed, he was the first artist out of Arkansas that I know had a major deal. Next thing you know, it was Ed Dolo. Then it was Big Fizzle. Then it was, you know what I'm saying? It was just like the door was open. They was like looking.
It's like a trending topic. It was a hot spot.
Yeah, because they wanted to see what was going on in there. So, you know, that's what it is. It's the supporters mean so much. And that's why I always get my chance as much as I can to salute supporters or anybody. Don't worry about who ain't supporting. I don't care if you got 5. Rock out with them. You know what I mean? Look at, I'm using the name. See how I go?
I got
No doubt. Well, we gonna get man, it's been a pleasure kicking it with you, my brother. We just hit an hour on here. It's that time went by quick, didn't it?
It did. It definitely did.
Yeah, we
It was
appreciate
cool.
you.
It was cool in the mug. It was cool in the mug too.
Yeah.
I was happy I had an answer for everything too, because normally I'd be like, man, what would I say? I was over there thinking like, what he gonna ask me, man? What he gonna ask me?
Yeah. We keep it kind of not general, but we keep it where we can get, you know what I'm saying, where the artist lets more information know than the topic. So I'll tell you like this, bro. Thawed magazine, we know what we could do to get more views, more listeners. We can have women on there shaking. We can be talking about who is you going to fight. We can go to talk about, because that's what everybody want to see right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we genuinely want to know more about the artist. So we want the artist to be able to genuinely tell the people more about himself or herself through the means that we talk. So our questions ain't really just super difficult or real like controversial. It's just letting the viewers know a little bit more about the artist before they listen to the music or make them want to go listen to the music. And it's a good learning experience for myself because we working on our 48 page. Well, I'm working on my 48 page magazine. Come out probably I'm thinking December or January, plus all the other articles. So it's a good means for me to be able to learn more about our artists too, because I can't see every artist all over everywhere we look, Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana.
Yeah.
So it's good to be able to just sit and be able to learn more too, so we can know a little bit more about their thought process.
I feel that. That's a great strategy.
Yeah, no doubt. Plus, like I say, most artists are family. You know what I mean? There's so many artists we done interviewed that we still kick it or watch 5-10 years down the line or years later. You know what I mean? Once we rocking or looking, we looking.
Right.
Yeah. And we supporting and we pushing. So India Brazy, shout out to you. Love you too. Much love. You already know. Much respect. We definitely appreciate you. Everything you do, sharing, comments. Man, what else can we say? Much love to you. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing. If don't nobody else tell you, make sure that you know whatever you're doing,
we support
man, it's appreciated.
And it's appreciated and we support you. And I appreciate you for having me up on the show too, because I've been wanting to get up on the show for a minute. Like I was like, I gotta get up. I was like, I gotta get up on there. I gotta get up on there. And I finally got up on there. So it's like a little milestone that I did.
Man, I appreciate you. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? And you know what? Sometimes we don't look at it like that because we be like, man, we got to get this. But it's a couple of artists that done said that, and we appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's definitely an honor because I definitely, I ain't gonna lie, I always try to make sure Saginaw, somebody for artists from Saginaw that we rocking with. You know what I mean? It's other artists from other states. I'll be like, man, I got my Saginaw dog right now. He on there. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? But Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Florida, yeah, we definitely gonna get more into artists there. But right now it's Saginaw sign. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no doubt. So just all we can do is say, a lot of artists say, hey man, what you need, we can help you, this, that. I don't need nothing. I just need you to try to be successful and keep doing what you're doing and keep building your name up. The more you build up, that's all the help we need is just keep doing you, keep trying to be successful, don't stop, even come out hungrier and harder. I done seen some artists, man, just after shows just come out vicious, you know what I mean? So that's definitely an honor when we watching and be like, look at it. He said he was gonna do it. You know what I mean? And look at him.
Watch my
So.
next one. Because this mixtape harder than all my other mixtapes. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch me elevate. Watch us elevate.
No doubt. So y'all heard it. And y'all hold him to his word. Go out there and support him and go out there and make sure he putting it out. He say he putting it out. Watch his next move. So they watching, bro. They going to be supporting. You might not even know they watching. But, hey, they going to be watching. They going to be trying to see what you're doing next. And if you ain't doing it, they probably going to tell you. So be prepared. But if you're doing it, they going to tell you too. That's the way.
I
That's the
go
beauty.
live. I get good reviews. I get good reviews. They like it so far.
That's what up. Yeah, that's what's up, my dog. You know, like I said, we can go on, man. It's been a pleasure. It's the first time we ever really just talked like this. We done talked in the messenger, but you know what I'm saying, just face to face or, you know, so it's been a pleasure, you know what I mean, to be able to kick it with you and just see your thought process and, you know, just everything that you're trying to do in the game and not just right now, but years down the line. Like I say, we might not know what you're gonna do 5 years down the line, but I don't think you're gonna stop right here today or the next year. So that's definitely a pleasure to see because I sometimes it do be like, damn, I just interviewed him and he don't even rap no more.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hear that from me.
Yeah.
Somebody got to kill me if that.
Oh
That's
no,
They don't kill me though. I hope they don't kill me.
No, we ain't gonna talk about that. Hey, just keep doing your thing, man, and make sure when you decide that name, go hard
it's
with
decided.
it.
It's decided because next mixtape, that's what it's gonna be called. Rock Out Ali. Boom. That's what
There
it's
you
gonna
go.
be.
There you go. So, and make sure, you know what, when I was doing the name, see, I used to do the Hype magazine before. Years ago. If anybody remember the Hype magazine in Saginaw, I did that years before. And there was another magazine called the Hype. So I stopped it and I came with Thawed magazine. But I told my homeboy, my graphic designer, Tad, Jaquay Abner, I said, I'm gonna make sure as much as possible that this logo that you designed is seen everywhere that I can possibly have it seen. So when you got your name and you say Rock Out Ali, your main goal is make sure that name millions is seen everywhere, whether they don't want to see it or not. Make sure it's seen everywhere as possible, and make sure you don't stop. Even if say no, I don't want to see this. Make sure it's seen as much as possible.
Copy.
No doubt. So we're gonna get on up off of here. Salute to everybody that watched this live. Anybody that's gonna watch it later, if you're gonna watch it on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, on my personal page, Jeremy Jackson, or Thawed Magazine page, however you listening to it, we appreciate you. Salute, like India Brazy say, you know what I mean? Salute to you, you know what I mean? However you watch it, however you listen to it on the podcast later, make sure y'all go out and support, check out Rock Out Ali, Thawed Magazine,
Appreciate it.
India Brazy. Salute. We appreciate you. Before we leave, Rock Out, you got anything to say to any supporters, any fans, anything they got to look out for, or anything?
Expect everything from me because I got everything on my sleeve. January 2nd though. That's when I come with my next mixtape. January 2nd. That's my dog John's birthday. He ain't here with us no more, but just know he ain't forgot about. So he still lives here with us.
Salute. Yeah. Much love. So we're gonna go and get up off here, man. Y'all check us out next week. We'll be on here with another guest. And shout out to our guest this week, Rock Out Ali. Y'all go listen to it, go peep it out, go watch it, YouTube, check out the name. That's all I can say right now. Go check him out. Salute. Peace. We out of here.
All right, now.